child models. When did you realize your childhood wasn't normal? When I was 7, sitting in an ice bath for 30 minutes to make my skin paler, my mom not letting me out despite my lips turning blue. Stop shivering or we'll start over, she said, scrolling through tomorrow's call sheet. The client specifically requested porcelain skin. The doorbell rang. 30 more seconds, my mother said, not looking up. The doorbell rang again, harder. Child Protective Services. We need to speak with you about your daughter. My mother's phone slipped from her hand, splashing into the ice water. Water dripped from my body as she wrapped me in a towel that was too small, meant for my face only. Before you think of tattletaling, remember what we did to your baby teeth, my father hissed as he pushed me toward the door. The CPS worker was a woman named Favor. A photographer sent us concerning photos from yesterday's shoot, bruising patterns and significant hair loss. My mother positioned herself behind Favor where only I could see her face twist into that look that meant the garage floor tonight. I forced my mouth into the pose from my comp card. Sweet, innocent, marketable. Everything's wonderful. I love modeling more than anything. Favor pulled out her tablet, zooming in on a behind-the-scenes photo. Why are there hand-shaped bruises on your arms covered with body makeup? I bruise easily. It's genetic. My mom helps cover them so clients don't worry. She swiped to another image. And the bald patches? My hand instinctively went to the clips holding my extensions. Just trying a new look. Very editorial. You're 10 years old. Why aren't you in school? My mother cut in. We homeschool between bookings. She earns more than you make in a year. Would you waste time on multiplication tables if you were banking 6 figures? Favor asked to see my schoolwork. My father laughed. We don't waste money on books when she could be practicing her poses. His hand moved to his belt, the way it did when he was about to prove who owned who. Favor's expression hardened. I need to speak with your daughter alone. Absolutely not, my father said. We don't leave her with strangers. Favor held up her badge. Refusing will require me to involve law enforcement. My mother's nails dug into my shoulder through the towel. We'll be right outside, sweetheart, she cooed in her client voice, but her whisper was different. Remember, we made you. We can unmake you. They left the door cracked. I could see my father's shadow. Can you read this consent form? Favor handed me a paper. After 30 seconds of silence, I whispered, I love reading, because that's what normal kids said. Can you write your name? My hand shook, holding the pen. I knew it started with an E, or was it an A? The letters swam like they always did. Everything's perfect here, I said louder, knowing they were listening. Favor leaned close. I'm going to ask your parents for complete privacy now. My father burst in. You can't, I can, and I will. Or we can wait for the police. Your choice. They left. Favor shut the door completely. The click of the lock sounded like freedom, but I could hear them pacing, like caged animals deciding whether to eat their young. Show me where you sleep. I led her to my room, the one with the white furniture and ring light setup. This is lovely. Where do you actually sleep? The lie was right there, but I was so tired. My head hurt from the ice bath. My feet hurt from yesterday's heels. Everything hurt. The garage, I whispered, and started crying. She followed me out there. 2 yoga mats on concrete, a space heater that didn't work, my portfolio propped against the wall, my smiling face mocking me from 100 different angles. Favor took pictures of everything. I knew I'd pay for this later, if there was a later. A doctor arrived within an hour. My parents paced outside, making calls to my agency, threatening to sue everyone. The exam revealed everything. Stress fractures in both feet from standing in heels since I was 6. Malnutrition despite the healthy lifestyle my parents promoted to casting directors. Patches of scalp where hair would never grow back. Too much bleaching. Too many extensions ripped out in frustration when I couldn't hold a pose. When did you last eat a full meal? The doctor asked. I've been on ice cubes for 3 days. Beach shoot coming up. My stomach had stopped hurting yesterday. That's how I knew it was working. Favor looked through my portfolio, comparing recent photos to my early work. You've lost significant weight. I nodded. Size 00 earns more than size 2. Do you have friends, play dates, normal kid activities? I had friends at the agency once, before I started booking too much. My parents said jealousy is bad for business. My voice kept getting smaller. Each truth felt like pulling out another tooth. Favor went to confront my parents while the doctor stayed with me. Through the door, I could hear everything. The explosion I'd been waiting for my whole life. She can't read because you don't send her to school. She's covered in injuries. My father exploded. After what he did next, Favor was never the same. Full story on channel, link below.